Hi, it's Michael, and I am your Saturday this Saturday, and I believe next. And you're watching Project Excellent. This week I'm supposed to talk about something to do with relationships, something specific, I guess. As I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be all over the place because I have had the most tumultuous year in all aspects of my life, especially with regard to relationships. As many of you know, this last year I was diagnosed with leukemia. And what you probably didn't know was that during that whole treatment process, I was experiencing the end of a very, very, very long term committed monogamous relationship. And during this whole process, treatment, I was experiencing the beginning of a hopefully long term, definitely monogamous committed, and hopefully not for long, long distance relationship with a really amazing, fantastic guy. Oh my God. Let me say that the cancer, it ain't got nothing on love. The emotional vicissitudes of love, the devastation and the joy and the back and forth. Anyway, so in the long term relationship that ended, I think that we were very, very, very lucky. I still kind of look back and wonder at how blessed I felt for so much of our relationship because we decided early on that we were going to, or at least I decided I was going to take it day by day. Every day that was a happy day, I was going to keep on going. And I couldn't have expected it, but every day was a happy day for years and years. And I don't know how many people actually experience that. It's I just think it's very rare. We very rarely fought, maybe once or twice a year. We loved spending lots of time together. There were periods of time where I would have to go away for a few months for work, or he'd have to go away for school, and we would talk to each other every night on the phone. We needed that connection. It ached to be apart from each other. And we were considerate and empathetic and passionate about our love for each other. And um, I think the most devastating thing was for me to realize that in spite of all of the time you bank up with all that happiness and all of that goodness, the relationship can still end. I think there comes a time in a relationship where feelings die down a little bit, where the passion isn't as fiery, where the love isn't the same, and you're reevaluating what all of that means, and it becomes a certain amount of there becomes a certain amount of effort you need to put in and work you need to put in to rekindle that love, rekindle that passion. And I always thought that just putting that work in would be enough. I realized that sometimes it's not enough. 2 years of trying together. Well, I won't speak for him. I'll speak for myself. But 2 years of feeling things change and working on them and not being able to get them back to where you want them to be, not be able to go back to those feelings of amazing joy, daily joy, and trying to understand where your lives are going, and it just doesn't all seem to fit together. I felt like such a failure to not be able to make that work. Um, and I kept feeling like if we couldn't do it with all of our history, who can? I mean, that's a scary takeaway, but the reality is sometimes you can put all the love and all the goodwill and all the time into it, and it just still doesn't work. It's kind of a downer, huh? On the bright side, um, if you're lucky like me, you will continue to be friends with your former partner. He was and still remains my best friend. We still talk regularly, and I'm so thankful to still have him in my life, and hopefully he feels the same. Um, and the other really important takeaway, and this is super important to me, and that is that in spite of the end of that relationship, I found love again. It wasn't with him, it was with someone new, but I found that joy and that passion and that fire again in a way that I hadn't felt in years, and was something that came out of the blue and I wasn't expecting, and I could go on. I'm so thankful to have that now in my life, and it shocks me that the love is back in a new way, because I think every time you fall in love in a completely new way. Each love you experience is new, and that's what makes each relationship special. Appreciate and respect the love you had, and embrace the new love you find, and nurture it and work on it, and hope that all the loves in your life are long lasting. I will talk to you next Saturday and hopefully have something a little more cheery to talk about. I expect hula dancing and rap. That's my challenge to you. You all better do that. No, that's okay. Anyway, okay, bye. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Leave comments. Leave blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's it. Fini. And I will talk to you later. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Mwah.